Sharon's here. Guess what time it is? It's Ask Sharon Anything. Yes, it is. And welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me this week. You send in questions and I give you the answers to any of your questions. It can be lifestyle, it can be makeup, it can be skincare, it can be coaching, whatever is your pleasure, my darling. For those new subscribers watching me today, scroll on down, hit that subscribe button. That'll help us out a lot, girlfriends. We appreciate that. And then go over and click that little bell and it'll notify you of my upcoming videos. For those of you that have questions for me, I have my email address down below. Send me any type of questions you want. If you want to remain anonymous, just say so and we can do that too, okay? First question we have today. What was the most challenging period of your life? Love you and love your channel. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. This is from Joy Clark. Joy, that is a good question. The most challenging period. I think it was the 25 plus, almost 30 years that I was on the road and trying to raise two children at the same time. Even though we had a nanny at the house while I was on the road all that time, and I would come in once in a while, you know, for a week and this kind of thing in between, just because, you know, I miss my kids. And of course, you know, receiving phone calls almost nightly when they'd be fighting and bickering about something. But it was really, really hard because, you know, you want to be there. You want to help them get ready for their proms and then their graduations. And you want to be there for all the little milestone moments, if you will. And I couldn't be there for all of that because of, you know, my schedule the way it was. So it was really, really challenging, but I managed to pull that off, girlfriends, okay? What do you do to your neck and décolleté? It is so smooth and gorgeous. Aw, thank you. And who's that from? Oh, Chilean? Am I pronouncing that right? I hope I'm not botching that, girlfriend, but you know me, okay? Thank you very, very much for the question. This has been an act in progress for so long, and I've been working vigorously at it. The only thing about it is I did get a little irritation and sensitivity not too long ago, and the derm told me to kind of back off just a tad. But, you know, I used my 0.01 Retin-A on my face. I bring it down my neck and my décolleté as well. And I tone and I essence the same areas. Now, I do not use any type of glycolic acid or anything on my neck and décolleté. I won't go there. But I do exfoliate with the Tasha rice powder, and I do use my Clarisonic down there as well. So it has been an act in progress, and of course on the nights I don't use my Retin-A, I'm using cacao oil from here all the way down because that's very effective for that, okay? Try it, girl, you just love it, all right? And this is from McCumlast, I think that's your name, okay. What is your favorite lip balm? I know you primarily wear lipstick, but when your lips are dry midday, is there something you like to throw in your purse with your lipstick or a lip SPF? What I use is the By Terry Rose lip balm, and it's in a tube, and it has a scent to it like roses. That is some of the best that I use in the daytime to throw in my purse. The next thing I do is the Nuxe N-U-X-E, and it is not medical grade. Surprise, ladies, okay? And I carry a little jar around here and in my purse as well, and I'll take that out and kind of refresh. But usually it's my Rose Lip Balm by Terry. I absolutely love that stuff. And of course at night, I'm an Aquaphor girl and a Nuxe girl at night. Oh, to keep them moist and hydrated. Okay, the next question we have here is from Ann Chi. All right, question. Can you use AHA and mix it with cacao oil? No. When you're using glycolic acid or any type of acid like that, you don't want to use anything else with it, period. You've got to let it do its magic all on its own, because you don't want to irritate the skin, if you know what I mean. When I use AHA, at the end of the evening, and that will be basically my last step. Then I'll just put a moisturizer on top of it, and that is it. But the cacao oil is very different because it has a lot of A in it, so I would not put that on top of glycolic. Better be safe than sorry, girlfriend, you know what I mean? Thanks for your question, baby. This is from Cindy Pass. My question is about sunscreen. I use it under my makeup, neck, and my chest. I tend to be more is great kind of gal. Am I using too much to get the most percentage of protection, or should I not use as much and still get protection? It will sometimes get on the collar or the top of my blouse. It's annoying, but I want to stay protected as much as possible. I also use Retin-A, and have a great weekend. Sassy Classy Sharon. Thank you, darling. Cindy, I don't think we're ever going to get exactly what we need in the first dollop, if so to speak, you know, before we apply makeup, or we'd be a grease pit and our makeup would slide off. We do the best we can. I pat without rubbing. I do rub my neck and my décolleté with my sunscreen before I apply my makeup, but I'll let it sit a while before I apply my makeup too. I'll let it sit in there for about 20 minutes almost, because you are talking about a greasy, oily type of product, if you know what I mean. Then through the day, you can always apply more every 2 hours, and I've told you about using the Color Science, or even that Kula spray, if you will, and then you're going to get what you need as long as you go in between every 2 hours, if you know what I'm saying. But once you put on your sunscreen, you need to let it sit and sink in before you go buck wild there with that makeup, okay? The idea is for the sunscreen to get into the skin, too. In other words, you just don't want it to be, you know, all white, gooey and everything sitting on your face. Okay, thanks for your question, girlfriend. Hope that helped you, honey. Okay, 50 and Holding says, what do you recommend for very dry skin? And where would I buy cacao oil? Well, everything that I have been talking about in all my videos is because I have very dry skin. Everything is for dry skin. And so you might want to pay attention to that in combination. Go back and just check out the videos, girl. And then as far as cacao oil, you can get that on Amazon. I have that in my Amazon store, which I'll have listed below, or I'll try to remember to add it in there. But you can get that on Amazon, okay? It's very inexpensive. It's probably the best oil next to marula. Now, marula is the one and only oil that can penetrate down past the epidermis. I want you guys to know marula oil is importante. Just keep that in mind. Just thought I'd throw that in. All right, the next question is from Melissa. What is the best thing for under eyes, wrinkles, and loose skin? There's no way we are going to tighten this up. We can help with some fine lines and a little bit of texture by using different eye creams, which I've described before. I love the Revision DEJ. It's the best on the market as far as I'm concerned. And then the Skin Medica TNS are the best. If you have just a problem with dark circles, try Teamin, Teamine. The Revision company carries Teamin. It's the best for dark circles. But lasers are your best bet. The Resurfx, R-E-S-U-R-F-X, is fabulous for the lines and crepiness under the eyes. But in the meantime, if you can't afford that or you don't have time to get to that, I would try the DEJ by Revision. Pricey, but it works. Okay, girls? Yes, it's medical grade, of course. All right, the next question is coming from Tinsy Perez. What is your favorite budget-friendly eye cream? See, girls, I don't use budget-friendly stuff because I use medical grade. I don't know what I would use. I did a video on drugstore under eye creams, and you might try the CeraVe under eye cream that I had in my last video when I showed the drugstore skincare that was affordable. That is the only affordable eye cream I know. It's not going to have the same effect as the medical grade, though, I can tell you that. But it will help keep it, you know, a little more moist is what it will do for you. This is from Kathy Anderson. Love your videos, fun, informative. Thank you, Kathy. Please tell me what your favorite hyaluronic acid is. Okay, let me explain. I have two. My favorite love it, love it, love it, of course, is Skin Medica HA5 is my favorite, true to form. The next one that I also use is the Neo-Cutis Hyalus. They're both medical grade products. They are the very, very best hyaluronic acids. I mean, if I put that stuff on, I feel totally hydrated. My skin is smooth and it stays cool. And you can just see it's refreshed. It's just like taking a cold drink of water, but better. Okay, girlfriends? Those are the best. I can tell you that right there. Sharon, my name is Rose. I am new to your channel. Well, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're here, girlfriend. I'm also a big believer in medical grade skincare products. I've been using them for over 10 years. I'm looking for a good niacinamide product. What do you use, or can you recommend a good one? Sanita's B3 Clarifying Complex was the best that I found for you. Now, it runs about 30 bucks, that's all. But it is fabulous, and it is a medical grade. Now, Sanita's is Sanitas, and it's the B3 Clarifying Complex is what it's called. You will love it. It's very powerful. The next line I like with niacinamide is NIA24. The NIA24 line is wonderful. Either of these right now you can get on Premier Look. Okay, Brianna Stanko's, medical grade site, okay? Dear Sharon, my name is Rita. Hello, Rita. I have been using Retin-A and vitamin C since the mid-90s. You go, girl. And when I was having health issues, I sometimes just didn't do very much with my skincare. I've added the HA5 and Skin Medica TNS. Okay, the HA5, ladies, is the hyaluronic acid. The TNS are the growth factors with the peptides. My dermatologist recommended Microfirm by Neo-Cutis. Yes! And says, do I need both the TNS and Microfirm on my neck at the same time, since they are both growth factors? What I would do is I would use your TNS everywhere, and I would use the Neo-Cutis on the neck and the décolleté. That's exactly what I do. You know what? Let me tell you something, ladies. That might be a real good medical grade line for you to check into, because I use that too. Neo-Cutis is a little cheaper than SkinCeuticals and Skin Medica, just a little bit, but it is identically effective. Love the Neo-Cutis line, because for years and years and years I only used the Neo-Cutis growth factors, and then I used the Neo-Cutis hyaluronic acid for the longest too. So what can I tell you? I used the Hyalus. It was fabulous. So I alternate still back and forth. But the Neo-Cutis is great. But the Microfirm by Neo-Cutis is great for the neck and décolleté. You cannot miss. Listen to your doctor. He was right. Let him hit you, girlfriend. Gonna make you purty. Make you stand up and bark like a mad dog. Everybody will know how gorgeous you are. Says, okay, I kind of flipped out over some of the things I read about growth factors. What do you think about how they are made? I think they are absolutely wonderful, and I did a video on growth factors, so go to my playlist and check out that video that I did, because I swear by it. Hello? Been using it for years and years and years. Love it. Don't pay attention. Stop doing the Dr. MD kind of crud. Your dermatologist is prescribing it and saying, yeah, and selling it, or your plastic surgeon. So, I think they know what they're doing. We're going to follow that. All right, girlfriend? Thanks so much for your questions. Ladies, this was fun this week, and I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. Just scroll on down, and you find my email address down there. Send me any questions you might have. If you don't want me to mention your name, just say so. It can be personal questions, coaching questions, lifestyle questions, food, diet related, whatever you want. It can be skincare, makeup, whatever. Okay? So you don't want to miss out on the fun. And actually right now it's free, so take advantage of me, okay? Thank you, my ladies, and all my new subscribers. Mwah, 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 mwah. So glad to have you, girls. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to all of my ladies out there, I want you to say sassy, classy, confident, and give me a big thumbs up on this video.